I had just entered a city that I never heard of before, Pacific Grove. I thought it was just a grove, but I'm like on the outskirts of the city, an area where Chinese used to work and almost not get credit. They did the work for universities and still was discriminated against. I didn't know that about this area, but it is a walking trail along the coast I never knew existed. The bike trail leading from Fisherman Wharf to Cannery Row. There's people walking. There are homes on the left side of me. And you'll be able to see the ocean in a minute. There's the ocean over there. And here's another sign that says, "Welcome to Pacific Grove." There are many bikers over here, including people not exercising with their electric bicycles and all that type of stuff. So it is quite amazing what these electric bicycles are doing. But then again, what am I talking about here? Conservation or exercise. Right here, definitely ocean. Rocks. I'm sure that whale watching tour thing I did yesterday, this was off the coast. And of course this leads to the Pebble Beach side also. So let's keep walking. I guess Stanford got a lot to do with this area. They're doing a lot of studies here, Stanford University. The harbor seals do come in this area also. They talk about the wildlife, Pacific harbor seal. They do spend their time here, but right now, I don't see any seals on this side of the bay. No seal on the rock. Look like there are a lot of people out here getting some exercise and some views, including me, because I eating so much. Not a lot, only one big meal a day. Expensive, yeah. In fact, I think I've driven through this area before. This is probably this probably leads one to one of the gates that does the 17-mile loop around to Pebble Beach and back. But I never knew that there was a walkway here. I always drove through parts of this area, not knowing that it's really a city called Pacific Grove, attached to Monterey Bay. As you can see the houses in the background. I have arrived to some section of the bay. Some of California's coastal treasures, as it says. As you can see the rocks and the waves. Nice, beautiful area. It looks almost like Carmel is right there. It can't be. Unless that's the way you get there, that you go all the way around. So I'm heading my way part there, and then I'll turn back. Let me get a cliff view of these rocks. And look at these. Yes, it's a lot of activity out here. A lot. I think this is an elephant's ass. Did I think of that? I never seen such configuration. Starting to see some seabirds, cormorants, weird rock formations like that. Check this out. Looks almost like white sand with maybe pearlite crystals, diamonds and things. You can use for a bracelet or a necklace. There is an adjoining park here between the bikeway and here. With some whale structures. And the sea, and it seems like there's a beach way over there. I see a couple of lonely benches here. So let me shoot back toward an area that I was at but didn't go on to. That beach part right there. That retaining wall up there look like a lot of people just grazing in the grass. How nice this place is. I've never been here before. Probably drove through it. I don't even think I drove through it. This might lead to a different gate to the 17-mile drive. I don't know. But I'm walking something that is probably just as great or better than that just by walking from the Cannery Row area the opposite way. Not toward the wharf, but Pacific Road, which is the opposite way of the aquarium. And how beautiful it looks. This is a sanctuary. This looks like a hitching post, but I don't think it's strong enough. But I guess you can lean on it. It's shaking a little bit. So this is the city of Pacific Grove. They even got a wall with a mural showing. They got some descriptions on it. Maybe I should look at one of them or two. Let's go over there and see what it's about. Cindy talks about the native people, thousands of years. Their way of life has drastically changed by the arrival of the Europeans. Like this one says, those who survived adapted to their new world. And today, many descendants of these original people feel strong ties to their ancestors and to this land. And here's one that talks about in 1880, the population of Pacific Grove, Chinatown, was over 100 men, women, and children within this makeshift village. Located where Hopkins Marine Station, that I took a picture of not too far, or should I say a video not too far away from here that I passed by. I'm going to walk past back. Now stand Chinese practice their traditions and develop the techniques of nighttime squid fishing. A mysterious and tragic fire destroyed most of the village in 1906. Forced to move on, the Chinese family persevered and still continue to make significant contributions to their communities in Monterey County and beyond. And here's one more mural. Of course, you can't see that directly, but there's a train and some buildings, sticks, tents. In 1875, Mr. David Jacks, whose substantial landholdings included a grove joining his Monterey property, made a legal agreement with San Francisco's Howard Street Methodist Episcopal Church. Pacific Grove Retreat Association was fortified in 30 by 60 feet. Tenting lots were sold at $50 per site. This paradise in the grove inspired the saying, Carmel by the sea, Monterey by the smell, and Pacific Grove by God. No, you cool. So it's showing a little progress. Oh, I love to be friendly when I can. No matter what's going on. Pacific Grove, all those homes up there, very nice homes. I don't know what you call these. Are these Victorian homes that have been redone over, painted, new shingles, etc.? Probably so. I guess most homes were built back in the day as Victorian, so I'm assuming these are Victorian homes. If not, so be it. Anyway, they look very nice on the coast here, among the Pacific Grove trees. This is Robert Deschamps, of course, and I'll see you in my next video. I might take another scene, but right now, see you later. Pacific Grove, another city, another learning experience. Well, other extended versions. History is as history does. Life at the top. Presented to the city of Pacific Grove. November 15, 1994. I can barely read it. The other stuff don't matter. Just look like a bandstand. I wonder if they play music here.